What's up, YouTube? What's up, Answer Gang? Welcome back to another Nmixx reaction. We are here today with the Young Dumb Stupid choreography. We've got the performance video and then the stage practice, so we get to be blessed by amazing vocals as usual. So very excited for that. You guys know this song has not been my favorite. I tried really hard to give it a chance in the music video reaction. I tried really hard to be nice to it. I really tried my best. And then after making that video, it got stuck in my head, and I've decided I hate this song. I hate this song so much. I hate this song. I've been procrastinating making this video because I know it's gonna get stuck in my head after listening to it. I'm glad I found them after this specific song's era was long gone. otherwise they might have been in danger of me not liking them. So but that's okay. They're still gonna slay in the choreography. They're still gonna slay in these outfits, and there's still plenty that we can appreciate about their performance. Haewon is slaying. I love that fit. The cut of the shirt is really cool. Okay, diva.
Turn it up, and can you hit it right now? 심장 소리 터져 get loud. So freak 좀 거칠 테니 watch out. 두 발 앞에 한계선을 밟아.
She hit that so hard. I love her space buns. Okay, UCLA. That part looked like it was supposed to be for 7. So was this originally supposed to have Jinny in it? The coordination to stay synchronized on that part. Yeah, this formation. Oh, San Diego shout out too. We're all California today. She's eating it up with the expression today. Love a body roll. That part is so satisfying. Okay, the chain straps of the tank top. Ooh, love that. Ju's really the star today. That part was so good. The isolations. They all do that really well. I hate this part. Yes, chest pop. Yeah, I mean, they all look great. They all slay. And yeah, I am wondering, you guys can let me know like what the timeline is. I know this is like the last and like this is the first album I guess that they had without Jinny. There are definitely some formations here that look like they were originally supposed to be 7. Like was she originally supposed to be a part of this album? It kind of looks like it. So let me know like what kind of happened with that timeline. I know we don't know much about like anything that happened in like with her in general, but like with the timeline, it seems like it kind of happened abruptly based on this, but it could just be how they organized it. I don't know, in terms of choreography. But like one thing that this choreo does really well is it uses the lower body a lot. We get a lot of different lower body shapes and angles. Definitely like more so than we typically see. So I thought that was really well done. And then yeah, this choreo, like this is Jiu's performance. She shined so much throughout her attitude, her isolations, her power, her expressions. She was locked in today. So then already starting with an individual shoulder isolation. And see, what makes this isolation interesting is it's not a shoulder tilt, it's a single shoulder isolation. So it's just this one, or like it's just one of them moving while the other stays here. A lot of times, like you would expect to see like more of a tilt, right? But it's just the one. So it gives that different effect, and then it also requires more control and stabilizing the other shoulder while one of them moves. So yeah, just notice that and notice the difference that it makes. It gives off a different vibe, right? And then I love as they hit this new formation, this new position, there's a little bit of bounce to it. And same with like the shoulder isolation, like they let it bounce a little bit. So it's just like that sharpness, but then there's also like that little reverb. And I think it fits well with the instrumental here. Like, I mean, she gets this whole intro and she just eats it up. Like this footwork, these leg movements, like look how much turn inwards and outwards she gets through her knees. Like you can see those ankles fully, like that heel comes all the way out and all the way in practically to like in line with each other. So that really shows you like how much hip flexibility that she has, because obviously we can't see how much her hip joint is turning in and out, but we see the effect of it all the way at the end of that lever of the leg, with that ankle turnout. So that's really impressive. And she's just so precise. She moves so fluidly. Like that type of style of movement, it fits her really well. Like through all of those movements, she's just so fluid with all of her body. It never feels stiff. None of the movements feel disconnected with each other. They all just flow so well. And that's what she's so good at. And then love the kick. I love this chop too. Like I said, we had those those movements that really flow. They're like kind of like wiggly in the body almost, and then hit with these sharp angles, and then hit with that chop, and the look away from the camera too. It's just so fierce. And then come through with that kick. Like again, then there's that contrast, the little bit of body roll, a little bit of fluid, a little bit of wiggliness, and then boom. Look at that flexibility and that full extension of the leg too. Ooh. And while everyone crouches down too, so it makes it seem even bigger. I love it. And then she throws that head all the way back too. Ooh. And then that way of switching the focus through this formation is really well done. Like having her in the center, and then that reveal moment. Oh, now we got new focus. And Kyujin hits all of these chest pops so hard. Ooh, so good. And see, there's the difference. Like these are shoulder tilts as opposed to shoulder isolation. So that can show you like what the difference I was talking about was. But this part is fun. A little prance, a little walk, a little cute. And then I like the wave. Oh, that's not what I meant to press. Okay. And like they do a good job here with the levels, like having the variety in the levels, like really everyone's like at a different position and it's spread throughout it well with the like distribution of different heights. I think I actually would have preferred it though as like an ascending wave, you know, to really like get that wave shape. And I feel like it just would look a little bit, I don't know, it would look a little bit more connected. But this still looks good. It still looks cool. Like they organize them really well to make sure that nobody's at the same level. But yeah, I think I would have preferred it just going up. And then the effect of having them move forward while she moves backwards, like it makes it seem like even bigger of a movement. Oh, those stomps. So satisfying. But yeah, like I said in the video, there will be a better spot to pause it on and do frame by frame with those later. But they do this really good. They all have really good range of motion on it. They get that shin like almost a parallel every time. So it has that really nice effect. The oops jump, that's cute. That's fun. And then like I always talk about like these movements with the knees coming in and out, like they can be difficult to coordinate. And especially like with how much of them they have like right in a row here and how quick they go. Just you're relying a lot on the flow of your body and your steps. They can definitely be really difficult to keep in sync. And they do a really, really good job of it. And then having that contrast of like a couple movements in the center and then boom, shoot one out. Use up that space around you, get that contrast, make that impact, center, center, out. And then down. And then like even though these movements are smaller, they have that leg, that knee turned out, so you get that negative space as they come down a little bit too, and then on each side too. So just using those different silhouettes, those different angles, really making sure that hip and that knee is turned out so you can get that angle very visible, whereas instead of just like having it come forward where you're not getting much difference at all. And then same thing here. Have that ankle turned out to the side so that it creates more of an angle and more of an impact on the silhouette. Like notice the difference with these two versus here where Lily's leg is more straight back, so you don't see quite as much silhouette going on. It's a lot less interesting than these two positions. And then having the jump out to straddle first and then back in, negative space, angles. Like I said, there's a lot of lower body movement throughout this. And then like I like that we get some upper body involvement in here too, getting that little chest pop. And then this is great. The hip circle with the head roll and the arms. Notice the wrist position too, having it flat, like it really draws like that circle, like that line. It brings that focus, like your gaze, like you hit that hand and it kind of reflects your focus back into the center, into their head roll, into the attitude that they show. And a moment for the vocals. And synchronization is just really great. And then movement where they're just at the center, then boom, bring it out. Look at that synchronization. Got the arm and the leg out. And like most of our movements so far where the arm has come out, it's been this arm both times. So now switching it to the other side, and you've got that big, nice diagonal line. And then switch it up, get that diagonal line with the other leg, switch that direction, use up each piece of that space around you. Get that shoulder into it, change up the dimensions a little bit. But yeah, their synchronization on that part was really great. And then that part is fun. Little playing with the levels. Cute. Again, they're like so much use of those arms and all of the space. Just she does such a good job with those types of movements. We have like that flowier movement, but it's like an impactful flow, like, you know, like the like cool girl flow, swag moment, whatever, and then cut it off at the end with the sharper movements, and then boom. But notice like all of the switching directions, side to side, cross, 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 cross. Just so much movement, using so much space, so much silhouette. The little hip hops and then the body rolls. I like it. And then this part, like through the pre-chorus, being a bit more subdued, so that when we go into this huge chorus with all of these different movements and silhouettes and angles, it has more impact instead of becoming too much, because you have this moment to calm down the stimulation beforehand. So satisfying. But like, see, they do a really good job of really getting... Lily's definitely the least flexible, which I've noticed in some of the other movements through here too. Like we saw, she wasn't getting that much ankle turnout in the other steps earlier. But like, see how much they all can really turn that hip inwards and get that shin almost to parallel. So it makes this movement look a lot better and a lot more impactful. And like that takes active strength and active flexibility, just to have like to get that momentum. It uses like some weird patterns of muscles to get that to turn in the way that it needs to go. That's not movements you're working very often. So it's fun having them like all turned in towards her, but it does, like, you do notice that it does affect the impact of the silhouettes, especially with Soyun and Jiu out here. Like, their dance just isn't as impactful when they're on that side profile and you're not seeing like these angles and this negative space. It doesn't quite hit as hard. See, Lily does a good job with this ankle, and then the other leg, it just doesn't go out as far. So it's interesting to see. This looks like this is her right leg, so it makes sense. Her right side, her dominant side, is more flexible. But just funny to see those little things. Again, love this, like going from that lower body movement heavy chorus and then into this post chorus, you get those chest pops and they really contract into it here, which is super nice. So you can get that kind of double on the way out. Ooh, fierce. Get that head into it. So cool. And then love the little hip circles before the big one. Again, that contrast. She does this part so good. Oh. I wish there was just like a fan cam so that we could see her the whole time. But look at that. Again, like that turnout in the ankles. Look at this negative space. Look how much she's able to turn out those hips. And then this angle here, the perfect sharpness and extension and straightness of the arm. You get that line extends perfectly through both shoulders. It's parallel to her leg line, that femur. Ooh, like this is just such a good shape. And she's got that full extension, like I said, through the shoulder, through the elbow, through the wrist, all the way through the fingers. It fully extends that line and finishes the movement. And that's what makes it look so nice. Same thing on this side. It just so comes up so smoothly, gets that chest into it as she hits the up position each time. And then bang. One more time for the ASMR. And then great that they had like that arm movement up in between them, like differentiate that kind of having 4 movements in a row. So making a difference there. Getting into the side profile, again, uses that negative space, uses these different angles. You've got the hip angle very strong here. Extend it out. So switching up those directions, using up all that space, all those silhouettes. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then here's our little Fortnite dance. Hi, Jax. He's such an Nmixx stan. He's always up here whenever we're doing Nmixx. What's up? He's just chilling. Yeah, I think that move is super cringe, but like in analysis terms, like it really does. It does a great job of using up all of the space and the angles. Like we're space maxing here. We're silhouette maxing here. We got the arms up. We got that full X frame. We got the knees turning in and out, changing up those angles. It's just cringe. And then again here, same thing as before, playing with that hip extension, that side profile. So just like really switching up that silhouette coming from the hip bend to the full extension. There was something else I was going to say and I lost it. It's the dance practice and we're still going all out with the ad-libs. Who else does it like this? And then just a little extra touch notice here as they do these walks or like little hoppy steps back to the center. They let that back leg drag out farther. They make an emphasis to really extend it back through each one. So it just gives each step more movement, more drag, more emphasis. Like even Kyujin, who's really just staying in the same spot, she still makes sure to get that extension and that motion. Again with the single shoulder isolations to finish it off just like we started. And perfect. So yeah, there it is. Like it's a great choreography. Like really good job of, again, like using all of the whole body to really create as many different shapes as possible and use so much movement. But I will say, I'm very glad to be done with this song. Up next, we'll finish out the Expergo era. We've got, let me check my notes because there's like we're gonna do like 4 videos all in one next week. Because there's a lot of special clips for this one. So we got Paxword and My Gosh have special videos, and then Just Did It and Home have comeback showcase videos. So we're going to watch all of them next week. So be here. Don't miss it. If you want even more Nmixx content, click the link in the description and in my bio to join the Patreon gang. We've even got an Nmixx specific content subscription, so you have no excuse. If you're just here for Nmixx, come join, and we've got content for you. We got Nmixx Saturdays every week, and then daily uploads all week long with so much other fun stuff. So don't miss out on it. It's the best way to support the channel. And then make sure to smash like here, comment down below all your thoughts, and yeah, we finish up Xburgo next week. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. But I know you guys are all subscribed, right? You're a real one. You're subscribed. I'll give you a 3-second silence, so then you can say yes next time I say it. Okay? Yeah, you're subscribed, right? Awesome. I'll see you next time.